Hey everyone and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm super excited to be unboxing all of the amazing kits and tools I picked up when I went to Japan for GBWC last December. I had such an incredible time there and I found some amazing kits and tools that I can't wait to show you guys. So let's get started. First up, we have the Gunpla DX set. This is a recent release from last April 2023 and it's supposedly a 1:1 scale, although I'm a little confused about what they mean with that. But anyways, Gunpla is made of Limex. It's a new eco-friendly material that contains more than 50% limestone as the main raw material, greatly reducing the use of conventional petroleum-derived plastics. I think this is part of Bandai's aim of reducing plastic pollution made by their older raw plastic materials. So it's a really nice change that they're doing. You can build Gunpla into a full figure as usual, or you can assemble him partially with some of the parts still on the runners and display him that way. He also comes with his familiar armaments such as the beam rifle, beam saber, and shield. This kit is actually not mine. My dad got it for himself, so I'm not sure what the plan is for this build. But yeah, it's a really adorable and affordable unconventional model kit from Bandai. This is from the Gundam base Tokyo. If I'm not mistaken, it's around 1,100 Japanese yen. Now let's move on to something a little bit different. Here we have the Ari Plastic Model 84 Mira Walkthrough Van. This is a 1:32 scale model of a classic Japanese van. This was actually released in 1988 and then they released it with the new box design in 1994. I'm a big fan of old school Japanese model kits like this one, so I was really excited to find it. I got this for 990 Japanese yen, and it always surprises me how you can get good quality car models at such an affordable price. This is one of the Owners Club series of easy to build 1:32 cars that have been produced by Ari. I think it's a great little kit, although I haven't built one yet, but I think I'll enjoy the fairly easy build. Not only that, but I can already imagine how nice it will look when done. This would be perfect for newer modelers who have graduated from snap kits and can handle the small pieces. Next up, we have the Tamiya 1:48 World War II German Tank Crew Field Maintenance Set. That's a mouthful. This set includes 9 figures of German tank crewmen doing various tasks in realistic standing and kneeling poses. The figures are really well made, and they come with a bunch of accessories including tools and spare parts. We do have quite a few selection of Tamiya model kits available in the Philippines, but it's hard to find them in 1:48 scale. I guess it's just not the most popular among the other scales, so I immediately got this one for 737 Japanese yen since it will be paired perfectly well with my mega size RX-78 too. Now for something a little more unique, we have the Valley of the Wind Omu with Nausicaa by Bandai. This is a 1:20 scale model of Omu and Nausicaa from the classic anime film Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind. The figures, especially Nausicaa, captures the characters perfectly. This model kit was released way back in 2004, pretty old for a model kit, but I believe Bandai started reprinting a bunch of them during the last couple of years. I got this for 1,180 Japanese yen, and it's actually my dad who wanted it. I think he's gonna paint this and make a diorama for it as well. I wanted the Nausicaa riding on Kai model kit, but I couldn't find it. Although there were other Nausicaa of the Valley of the Wind kits there, I just didn't like them that much to get them. Next up, we have the Gundam Base Limited Mobile Doll May in the Gundam Base color. This was released back in September 2020, so Mobile Doll May is from Gundam Build Divers Re-Rise. There is a regular release of course, but this is in the Gundam Base color scheme. It can be rearranged between Real Mode and MS Mode, a mode when May is a pilot in GBN. 3 types of face parts, eye stickers, water decals, and a clear blue display base to recreate action poses, and a special marking sticker unique to this Gundam Base edition are also included. I think I've mentioned already before how I've always wanted to get another one of this kit. I've built one before, um, but that was before I had the channel, so I only have pictures. Plus, I wasn't very good at customizing and airbrushing at that time. So I was really happy when I found this kit since it's so hard to find the regular release, at least here in the Philippines. So yeah, I don't know what my plan is for this build. Probably I'm just gonna paint it. It's a little bit hard to design panel lines for this because it's almost like a human figure, so it's hard to draw panel lines unless I kit bash it and like replace one of the arms with an actual Gunpla arm or something like that. But yeah, um this will definitely be on the channel maybe this year, maybe next year. But yeah, I'm really excited about this one. I finally have another one that I can actually record on video. So this one costed me around 2,750 Japanese yen. Next up, we have the Hasegawa 1:35 Chubu 01 lightweight mecha robot. Not sure why it's called mecha robot, why not just mecha robot? But anyways, I'm super duper excited for this because I have been eyeing this model kit along with the Mecha Go kits for such a long time now. I also have the 1:35 Mecha Go kits that I got from a toy sale, so I got those without any box whatsoever and it was already built. But it was still pretty pricey. I got them for almost triple the retail price, but since I really wanted them, I bit the bullet and paid more than I should have. So this one is also in 1:35 scale. When built, I think this stands at around 10 centimeters. What I like about it is that it's got a more retro look than the Mechatrowe Go. It's supposedly the first purely domestic robot in 1957. Of course, that's fiction. Um, Also, what I like about this one is that it comes in a set of two, a turquoise and a dark green one, with two female pilots or drivers. I got this for 1,930 Japanese yen. And of course, I got a 1:20 Mechatrowe Go number 1 Usumidori light green. I got this for 1,700 Japanese yen at Yodobashi Camera Building, same place where I got all my other non-Gunpla kits. So this is of course a lot bigger than the 1:35 scale we go, but it looks just as adorable. The Wigo is the world's smallest mecha robot, which was specifically designed to make children's school commutes easier and faster in underpopulated areas, and for various recreational purposes. So this comes with one little boy as its driver. So this Mecha Wigo stands at around 13 centimeters, a bit bigger compared to its 1:35 scale version that stands at around 7.5 centimeters. From what I can tell, Mecha Go doesn't really have an anime, a manga, a game, or other piece of media attached to it. Rather, it's an original figure line. Same with the Mecha Robot line. I think this started with die-cast figures of the Mecha Go and it became a collectible, and then that's when they released the plastic model kits. And finally, for the last non-Gunpla model, we have the Hasegawa 1:35 Machine & Krieger Nutcracker kit. The sci-fi series Machine & Krieger was created by artist Koyo Koyama in the early 1980s, first appearing in the popular magazine Habi Japan. The series was inspired by armor and aircraft from both World Wars, as well as several iconic science fiction films. Personally, as a Gunpla modeler who wants to venture into armor modeling, MAK kits are the perfect balance between the two genres. Nutcracker in this scale is a fairly large kit with a hull length of about 30 centimeters. There is a lot to paint and to weather. Plus, the box also includes a full injection 1:35 version of two popular Strahl suits, a Gustav and a Melusine. I'm not sure if I pronounced that correctly, but yes. And then we have the RG New Gundam Side F version. This was released back in April of 2022. This is the counterpart to the Sasabi and it's just as impressive. This kit is a real great version of the new Gundam with newly molded parts for its long-range fin funnel, which is a special equipment made for the new Gundam's 1:1 scale version. This kit is also completed with newly printed and exclusively designed decals that includes the multicolored Amuro Ray emblem. One of the most noticeable things about this kit is the color scheme. It's a much lighter blue than the new Gundam's usual dark blue, almost even black, plastic parts. This gives the kit a different look than usual. Just like the Sazabi and all the other side dev version kits, I think this one is also a limited release. It retails for about 4,950 Japanese yen. So if you're a fan of the new Gundam or just looking for a cool and unique Gunpla kit, this is definitely one to check out. And last but not the least, we have the RG Sazabi Side F version. This was released just recently, last November 2023. And the RG line is known for its high level of detail and articulation, and this kit is no exception. If I'm not mistaken, this is a limited and exclusive real grade version of the Sazabi Side F version that appeared in the special production video of the life-size new Gundam. The double horn funnels, the most prominent features of the MS, have been recreated with newly designed parts and incorporate gimmicks where they can be expanded into the firing form or mounted to the arms. I like to call them, and a bunch of other people like to call them, the crab arms of the Sazabi. They can also be displayed individually or combined in the flying form. I haven't built a lot of RG kits and I don't really have any. I only have the RG Zeta Gundam, which I haven't even opened yet. And to be honest, I don't think I would have bought this kit myself either. It's pretty pricey at around 8,580 Japanese yen. And the only reason I have it is because it's a gift, or should I say a consolation prize from Bandai. All of the finalists for GBWC 2023 was gifted this kit and the RG New Gundam Side F version. Now moving on to the tools and materials. As you know, having the right tools can elevate your builds to the next level, and I'm always looking to expand my arsenal. So let's dive right in and see what I got. First up, we have the styrene sheets, or as I like to call them, pla plates. These are Tamiya pla plates, and believe it or not, I've never tried them before. My dad swears by these pla plates, and though I've wanted to try them for a while now, nobody sells them anymore in the Philippines. I snag a variety of thicknesses perfect for everything from tiny thrusters to custom armor plates. For those who might be new to Gunpla customizing, pla plates are incredibly versatile materials. They can be easily cut, shaped, sanded, and glued, making them ideal for adding your own personal touch to your builds. You can use them to create custom parts, make your gunpla taller, or even fix broken pieces. Or even completely scratch build your own gunpla creations. Tamiya pla plates are some of the best you can find. They're known for their smooth surfaces, easy cutting, and durability, which are all essential for clean and precise gunpla customizations. The 0.5mm sheets along with the 1mm are the most versatile sizes and can be used for a variety of gunpla modifications and scratch building projects. The prices depends on the thickness of the sheets. You can expect to pay ranging from 500 up to 750 Japanese yen. Next up, we have the perfect tool to cut these pla plates. Wave Corporation HG Universal Cutter with Angled Scale. This powerful cutter can be used to cut styrene sheets, balsa, and other thin wood, and other materials too. The angle cutting guide will help you adjust the angle of your cut surface. A spare blade is also included. As you can see, this cutter is sleek, sturdy, and built to last. It feels incredibly ergonomic in my hand, which is crucial for those precise cuts. Plus, the included angled scale takes the guesswork out of achieving perfect angles on your pla plates. No more eyeballing it, just set the angle, slice, and that's it. Instant clean cuts. I got this for 1,680 Japanese yen, surprisingly cheap for such a useful and high quality tool. The next tool that I got is this Wave Corporation razor saw and cutting guide box. So this is basically a set. It comes with an ultra thin saw about 0.4mm thick and has a fine grit type for a clean cut. And then it also comes with a cutting guide box that is convenient for cutting materials at 90 degrees or 45 degrees. There are also guide grooves of various widths on the bottom to help hold the material in place. This is a bit more pricey at 2,340 Japanese yen, but this is super useful for me because whenever I try to cut something with my Tamiya saw, I can never get a clean cut. So the cutting guide box will help me out a lot. Then next up, I got this Wave Corporation HG Detail Puncher Trapezoid 4. So this is basically a series of punchers all with different designs or shapes. You can use it on styrene sheets that are 0.3mm thick or less. It enables you to make your own detail up parts and makes mass producing them very easy and fast. I got this for 1,180 Japanese yen, but the price actually varies depending on the design. And then aside from the pla plates or styrene sheets, we also got a bunch of styrene tubes and rods. So first up, we have the Wave Corporation A-Spring. So it's just a mobile spring that can be used to improve the details of model kits and especially Gunpla and car models and tanks in general. So in Gunpla, it's mostly used to replace the Zaku or Xeon power tubes. It comes in a pack of 2 for 94 Japanese yen. They also have a bunch of other sizes. I'm not sure if it was available, but what I got was the number 3, which is basically the 0.3mm size. And then we have a bunch of Tamiya styrene rods, tubes, and beams in different sizes. So these are perfect for creating hanger dioramas or making your own pistons when customizing Gunpla. You can also use the smaller sizes like the 1mm to make rivets. Same with pla plates, these are very versatile and offers a wide range of use to make your Gunpla more detailed and unique. The beams like the square and L beams are mostly used in hanger and diorama making. Next, we got the equidistant parallel scriber from Galaxy Tools. I already have one, but it's a lot cheaper and not as good quality as this one. I almost didn't buy this because it's kind of pricey at around 1,980 Japanese yen. But then I figured this will be more efficient and easier to use than the one that I have. Plus, it looks so much better. So, in the end, I ended up getting it. And what it does is already in its name. It's a parallel scriber, which basically is used to pilot panel lines for scribing. Or it does the first few lines before you go in with your chisel or other size of scriber. So you set your depth of choice, then run the needle point along the edge of the piece, giving you a clean and precise cut. This is especially perfect for scribing on edges or curved parts, which is very hard to do with a normal scriber. And then last but not the least, we have the sanding tools. I got some sandpaper, sanding sponges, and sanding sticks. So first we have the God Hand Kamiyasu special pack of sanding sponges. This is basically just like an assortment, so you can try it and see which one you like. So this is 1,430 Japanese yen. A little bit pricey for sanding sponges, but it's God Hand, so the price is justifiable. So you get 3 kinds of thickness at 2, 3, and 5mm and 11 grit or grade types ranging from 120 up to 10,000 grit. So sanding sponges works great for curved surfaces as well as flat surfaces. And they're a lot more durable than sandpaper as it takes a while for them to get worn out. And usually sanding sponges are waterproof. Then we have the sanding sticks. So I got the Pit Road Yasuri no Oyaji sanding sticks. I got 1 pack each of the 400 and 600 grit. Those are my most commonly used grits when it comes to sanding. So 1 pack comes with 2 sanding sticks. 390 Japanese yen for the 600 grit and then 410 Japanese yen for the 400 grit. These are made in Korea and it feels really well made. With sanding sticks, you want it to have just the right amount of firmness but still be able to conform with pressure when you put it against whatever you're sanding. And then lastly, we have Mr. Hobby Waterproof Sandpaper. I got 400 grit for 132 Japanese yen, 600 grit for 92 Japanese yen, 800 grit for 82 Japanese yen, and 1000 grit for 115 Japanese yen. One pack comes with 4 pieces of sandpaper. And that's it for today's video. Japan is definitely an awesome place to visit for all of your hobby needs. What's even more mind-blowing, aside from their already affordable prices, is that as a tourist, you get all of these stuff tax-free. So going to Japan should definitely be high up on your bucket list. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe for more Gunpla content. I'll be showcasing these tools in action on future builds, so definitely click the bell button so you won't miss any of my updates. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon in the next one. Bye!